Hello again. Now you are expecting another episode of Kobayashi-san Chi Maid Dragon, and I'm not going to disappoint you because, to be fair, this is quite a nice family-centric. Just, I guess if you could boil down the essence of just a warm hug into a show, that's probably what this is like seeming to be at this time. So. Yeah, how's that for an analogy? So I hope you enjoy the episode, and if you did like it, I'm not gonna remind many more people again, but like, comment, subscribe, general platitudes. So, without bothering you much longer, let's start the episode. So, a peaceful evening staring at the moon. Is that homework? Oh. I'm guessing that's what they need to take on the trip. I'm surprised she isn't asking more about the trip, because, do they know what field trips are? Is that entirely true? Does it or does it not contain her tail? Wow. It's a battle of the egos now. It's going to be a cook-off. How do you make it 3 rounds? So they each make like 3 dishes, and what? Kana eats every single bit. I mean, she eats crickets and crabs. I don't think she's really that fussy. Now, at the end of the last episode, it did mention that we'll be seeing the final dragon after long last or something like that. So, I will be looking forward to that. And looking forward to actually finding out what her name is and what her point would be, if you know what I mean. I'm not seeing too many extra characters that we know of in there. I'm just going to call it Rapture Scene from now on. I think I need the words written out a bit for me so that I remember what those lyrics are. Ah, it's a proper competition now. They're putting effort into this now. Okay. Or he'll kill them. I was expecting something stupid like that. Do they have to go shopping as well? Usually that would come first, but oh well. Is she going at normal speed or dragon speed? There's the fresh organic one, or supermarket. Yeah, but it's for a lunchbox. I'm glad they actually go into explanations. Called it. I should be a judge. Which means that Tohru's going to win the meat course. Bacon eggs are delicious. I'm not sure I'd go that far. Mm-hmm. It's not a true fight, though, is it? You know, competition is healthy, you know. Although it's a bit mean of her to put this into her head before the challenge is over. What's she gonna shout? Oh, she's gonna transform. Exactly. There we go. But she's not around to hear it, is she? Probably not. Dragons are nearly all in every aspect better, I guess. But overall, you know, no one's better than anyone else. If you think about it. Can't think of the word now. Objectively. Is he feeling jealous? Yep. Don't make concessions just because they're your friend or anything. Is that from their home? Or is it her tail or something? It's alive? Oh. I'm guessing she wasn't actually trying to win that one. At least that's what the impression I got. She left the gate open or something. That would explain why this new dragon appears. I like how even Kobayashi doesn't react, you know, like anyone normally would. Almost as if she's used to this kind of occurrence. Elma. Rather unassuming name. Has she not noticed that Kana's there as well? Okay. And now she's beaming with pride. Wow. I'm guessing that Tohru won't allow that to pass. Yeah. You're gonna cook her lunch or something? Ooh, turning the tables on her. She came in saying, "Oh, you're disrupting the world." Okay, so it seems as though they're fighting due to circumstance, not for any real reason. Yeah. But, yeah, exactly. Does her very nature mean she has to be destroying stuff? Because, she doesn't exactly look like lawful good. But, right, okay. Well, technically, yeah. I didn't expect it to be Tohru as being the one who played that trick. So quite the trip, but being another dragon, it won't take that long to fly around. So which faction is Kana belong to? Uh, Eating isn't exactly interfering, really, as long as you eat. You don't start snacking on townsfolk. It's amazing. The expressions that are expressed in a lot of these things. Deal. you know, it's not going to be a spectacularly amazing battle when Tohru is the one over. Oh, right. I get it now. He's dreaming of being crushed by a giant ball because he's in Luca's embrace. But yeah, if Tohru is the one that is winning in a battle of wills and logic, then yeah. Well, she dresses up like quite well. Out of all the places she could have been investigating, it happens to be this workplace, of course. It's not manual labor. Yeah, exactly. It's alive. Is it going to be like Fafnir? She becomes entranced by it. Well, keyboards are in Romanji, at least the ones I've seen. Doesn't work like that. It'd be far too much work to be paid every day. Is she gonna offer or ask? So Tohru is more inherently powerful, whereas I'm guessing that Elma has learnt a lot of her. And you can't do it hungry. Is she gonna regret that? No. Umai. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing if they're dragons, they, don't really have to be restrained by usual temperatures. She's like a pet dog now. She's been watching TV dramas, has she? It's a bear. Why? Why is she allowed in the same bed as him anyway? Well, I'm guessing she isn't, but and he doesn't really have the power to eject her, so. Is she gonna ask for food each time? Or at least get given food each time? And what about the guy that works with her? Is he being ignored now? She's over. Oh, Kana's on charge. But everything is gone. Yeah, but you're over. You overdid it a little. What about the bed? To say the least of everything. Did you almost trip over? She is going. Leave the cows alone. Okay, not bad. What? If we did, if we didn't know that she was a dragon and or multiple times tried to get her to eat the tail. Yeah, it wasn't quite hiding it or subtle at all. Well, that would make sense. She's part of her old life has come back, so of course she's going to regress slightly. Well, she's probably been sleeping rough as well, so. Yeah. It's not exactly like she's really hiding it at all. Are you going to catch her in the blast? So her jealousy is slightly blinding her. But at least you can see it. Mm. Well, you'd never really put it in such plain words, and Kobayashi is one of these people that don't take up on hints. I'm glad they're actually having this kind of conversation now. To protect yourself. You know, don't take anything to heart. You are wanted. You are liked. Just because there is someone else that Kobayashi is being nice to doesn't mean that she'll forget about Tohru. Oh, Christ. Is she awake during this, or is that... Yeah. As soon as he was fighting back, we kind of knew what that meant. We could extrapolate the data from that scene. The others, he was being crushed or smothered. Well, that was another nice episode, kind of like the Fafnir one, where we learnt that he considers that he's made a friend and that it's kind of worth keeping. We've got another sentimental episode which kind of centered around Tohru's jealousy and feelings of betrayal, even though they weren't quite warranted. We know that she's what would the word be? Well, she doesn't have much confidence in herself, in the way that her own, how much she's wanted by other people. It's a terrible way of putting it, but I think without constant validation, she doesn't understand that she has a place there. And I'm glad that they had that conversation together, because I relate to Kobayashi in the way that, you know, human interactions are confusing, and feelings and whatnot often get messy, especially when some people are demanding of stuff that you really have no idea on. So yeah, that was Kobayashi-san Chi, Maid Dragon, and yeah, they had that competition in the beginning, and that feeling of the competition that they had is only really done between strangers in a formal setting, or close friends and family. And then it immediately goes into someone new has appeared, and all that initial build up and groundwork that's been made, it's gone now. It means nothing. And it's kind of sad that Tohru didn't really see or understand that. But feelings of inadequacy and being left by the wayside due to someone new in the group coming along, perfectly reasonable. And we already know that Tohru hasn't had exactly the easiest of upbringings in life. Still not entirely sure what that has been, because it hasn't been fully explained yet. But we'll see. I'm quite disappointed with Lukua, because her entire storyline is just... her existence is just fan service at this point. There is very little to the character, and they could have done so much better, but, you know, it's hard to put too much of a downer on that, because it's pretty much in every show that there is going to be something like this, so... as long as they expand on a storyline, expand on a character a bit, and tone it down every now and again, then I'm sure it will go on fine, and I won't have too much to complain about. But because it is once again boiling, and I can almost see how warm I am on this tiny little screen, I'm pretty much going to leave it here. Because I need to go cool down once again, and edit this and upload it. And that's going to take time and be quite aggravating. But if you have enjoyed the episode, if you want to see more Kobayashi-san, if you want to see more of the other shows that are currently up or are going to be up in the future, then subscribe to the channel and stick around. Like the video if you've liked it. If you don't have to if you didn't actually like it, because that's just fake. And if there's anything I got wrong or you want to correct me on, or just tell me why I'm a wanker, leave that down in the comments. Although probably not the last bit, because there'd be hundreds, too many to go through then. But I guess as long as you're fine and enjoying what I'm doing, I'll see you in the next episode. So, continue having a wonderful day.